What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, it's a little bit different. We will be looking and exploring a Dr. Phil video. Yes, a Dr. Phil video. This video is about Dr. Phil absolutely roasting this young 15-year-old girl who is a spoiled brat child and thinks she deserves everything, which in case she doesn't. Newsflash, she doesn't, okay? Let's just get everything straight. No 15-year-old kid deserves everything in the world, okay, guys? That's just absolutely absurd, especially if they don't have a job, they don't contribute anything to the household. It's just absolutely absurd that they think that they own everything. So let's go ahead and pop right into the video, and let's just see how much of a brat this girl really is.
We're going to talk to Nina today. She's a wealthy dentist with her own practice. Now, she says she has raised a 15-year-old spoiled, entitled daughter. Now, Mom admits that she's partially to blame, as she has showered Nicolette with five-star restaurants, expensive vacations, and a $5,000 a month allowance.
Okay, guys, let's just stop the train right there. $5,000 to a person who does not work, let alone a 15-year-old teenager. Okay, I'm sorry, but the parent that is behind this kind of crap, it needs to stop. Because listen, if I'm being honest, if I had $5,000, dude, I'd spend it on everything and anything I could lay my hands on it, which you can see clearly this girl has done for the past, I don't know, 10 years. I don't know, but anyways, this is very, very stupid on both of their parts. Mostly, I think the mom, because she has let this go on for multiple years. But enough of me ranting, let's just get back to the video.
My 16-year-old daughter, Nicolette, is extravagant, spoiled, and bratty. Nicolette is beyond entitled. I have these...
Well, yeah, I wonder who let her be entitled. Newsflash, it was you.
Chanel wallets. This one's my favorite because it really goes with this purse.
I have raised a true Beverly Hills brat.
I could definitely say we're quite affluent. My mom raised me with everything I've ever wanted, and she needs to continue. It's the only life I've ever known.
Yes, girl, slay. She needs to continue providing for you and giving whatever you want and whatever your heart's desire. Bro, snap out of it. What do you mean? Your parents don't technically have to give you anything. All they have to do is put a roof over your head and give you food and water and, you know, maybe a bed. Technically, that's technically what they have to do. They don't have to give you nice cars, money, an Xbox, toys, you name it, shoes, clothes, whatever. They technically don't have to. So the point that she's coming from, saying she needs to continue, is absolutely wrong, absolutely disgusting, and I do not approve of that. That is disgusting. She needs to change. I don't know what else to say. So yeah.
Nicolette has always had the best of anything and everything.
I went to amazing schools. I had a driver. I had a nanny, personal trainers.
At a very young age, Nicolette had her own credit cards with absolutely no credit limit. Some months her credit card bills would be $10,000. I just paid the bill. Nicolette had an allowance of $5,000 a month to cover her expenses.
I love designer clothes and shopping on Rodeo Drive just because it's so fun. I have some $5,000 Chanel bags, a couple of those. This is my favorite bag. It's a Celine micro luggage tote. I keep it on a chair because it's just so special. It's about $3,000 and I literally think of it as my own child. I have a Gucci bag right here. It's about $3,000.
In the past year, I probably have given her about $100,000. I don't even keep track anymore.
These are my favorite pair of heels. They're Valentinos. I love them so much. I really like this piece. It's Louis Vuitton.
Come on, guys, you can't go wrong with Louis Vuitton. You know, it's a bag that looks like a Walmart bag. That's $100,000, you know. But backtracking to what the mom said before, she has given this 15-year-old girl $100,000 over the year, and she stopped counting. So it could be almost 150 or 200,000 at least. This mom is just absolutely wild out here. I know she works all the time. I know she's a dentist and whatnot, or doctor. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. But the amount of money you give this girl is absolutely ridiculous to buy all these designer stuff. Listen, I love designer stuff. I have some in my closet, but also I do have a job. I buy some of the stuff, well, most of the stuff by myself, but still. This girl needs a life check.
I know I'm a spoiled brat, but I enjoy the lifestyle, you know? People are gonna hate on me, but they wish they were me.
I realized I had to start cutting back because this is really out of control. That went over just like a ton of bricks.
Now my spending allowance per month is $1,000.
Only $1,000? Only $1,000? What are you gonna do? I don't know. Get a job? $1,000 a month for an allowance? Listen, guys, I don't get paid allowance anymore. But when I did, it was half my age. So let's say when I was 14, I'd get $6. Wait, that doesn't add up. When I was 14, I'd get $7. And $7 for a 14-year-old me who could go to the store and buy candy? Dude, that was the most amount of money I could ever have. When I eventually saved up hundreds of dollars to buy my first PlayStation, $300, $200, whatever it was, that crap was expensive. That was the most amount of money I've ever had in my life. And this girl is crying over $1,000. Are you flipping kidding me? There is kids out there in the world, wherever they may be, at home with less than 5 cents, I guarantee you, in their pocket. Okay, so be grateful that you at least get $1,000 a month for not doing anything, not doing chores, not cleaning up around the house, nothing, just sitting on your butt, doing school, that's it. So be grateful for what she gives you.
Spoiled her, you agree, right?
Oh, yes, I definitely agree.
You had a big catered 13th birthday party. You buy her designer clothing, right?
Yes.
We're talking handbags and shoes, and we're not talking about kid handbags. We're talking about $5,000, $6,000 purses,
Yes.
right?
Oh, yes.
$1,000 pair of shoes, 5-star vacations, hotels and restaurants, multiple credit cards.
Multiple, yes.
She doesn't even know what the limits are. She just spends until they melt, I guess.
Dr. Phil, you silly you. No, but seriously, a credit card at 50, I'm sorry. I have not had a credit card, and I'm 17 years old. I'm 17 years old, and I've never had a credit card in my life. Yes, I have used my parents' credit card, but I give it right back to them. I use cash for pretty much everything. But you're 15 years old. You're 15 years old, and you have your own credit card with no limit? Girl, this is getting your teenager into a heap of trouble.
Gym membership with the trainer.
Yes.
Gym membership with personal trainer, $100 an hour. High-end salons, right?
Yes.
Unlimited ride-sharing, organic food delivery. Now, our previous allowance was $5,000
Yes.
a month. Then you cut it to $2,500. Now you've got it down to $1,000. And she's just going ballistic, right?
Oh, yes. And that's why she wrote in. She just can't deal with it.
She feels like she's abused.
Yes.
Why? Why are you doing this?
I felt guilty, and I still feel
what?
guilty.
Listen, lady, I know that you feel guilty, but you need to get past your guilt. You need to take away your daughter's things. Listen, for teenagers, the thing that's straight to the heart, especially nowadays, is the phone, your keys. Well, I guess she doesn't have the keys because she's not yet 16, but whatever. You need to find something that will break them down so you can mold them and do whatever, just like the military does. Listen, if my parents didn't have done that with me, I would be the most brattiest kid you've ever seen on the face of the planet, because that's the parent's job. They are supposed to mold you and train you and, yes, discipline you at times, but that is their job. They're supposed to push past their guilt and train and correct you in the way that you need to go for life.
Nicolette turned 16 next month and wanted to show us what kind of gift she expects for her birthday. Take a look.
Nicolette turns 16 next month. She's dead set on me giving her a car.
See my G-Wagon. It's pretty normal for people to get nice cars. I want one.
If I got her a nice, reliable Toyota or Honda, she would never step foot in it. She's that much of a snob.
I want a Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon, matte black, AMG package. My purse needs its own seat. Janelle's very special. Oh my god, I didn't even notice that sunroof. Want to turn it on? Okay. Turning it on. The car is and shakes when you do that. Oh, that's a lot of space. This is amazing. I can buy even more bags and throw them in the back. My favorite part are the doors because they're just huge, and then they have this design right here. I like the red and black a lot. Now I'm thinking that I really need the red and black Louis Vuitton Palm Springs backpack to go with this.
I might need to take the bus to work in order to be able to afford her G-Wagon AMG matte black.
What's the price of this one, like around?
$231.
I need that.
Yeah. Why do you want a car that's $231,000?
Because I can have it. I want the G-Wagon more than ever now.
So you want the G-Wagon more than ever. Okay. And what makes you think that you are entitled to this car? Please give me a sign. Do you contribute to the household? Last time I checked, that's a big red no. Do you do any chores? I think that's a no. And $231,000. She probably even haven't made 10 grand in her life doing even just babysitting. 200, that's a lot of money. And I can guarantee you, now yes, some kids do get expensive cars, but I can guarantee you they are under 70, 60 grand, not 231 grand for a, let me tell you, 16-year-old girl. It's just absolutely dumb. Even for a 16-year-old guy, 231 grand for your first car. Now I'd get it if you're 20 something and your parents got a little cha-ching and you've been doing things for them. But listen, for a 16-year-old person, teenager, it's just absolutely ridiculous to say yes to that.
I'm not even joking. The exact G-Wagon I want is $231,000. I'm a princess. I'm definitely worth the price tag.
Okay, it's good to meet you.
I've arrived.
Yes, you have. You wrote into me. Tell me what you wanted me to get straight with your mom.
I want my mom to understand that I can't live off of $1,000 a month, and I grew up on a certain lifestyle. She can't just take that away from me immediately.
Technically, she can't, because number one, you're living in her household, paid with her money off of her back. You haven't done anything. You haven't done crap. You haven't contributed anything to her, the house, the cars. You haven't done anything. So the place that you're standing from is the most retarded thing I've ever heard in my life. What an entitled young person to say that you can't just strip away $5 grand, which you've never even made in your entire life, away from my quote-unquote allowance. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard and probably will ever hear. And to add on to that, the way she comes into Dr. Phil's office with the nerve to say, "I'm here. Are you literally kidding me? Yes, I have arrived."
I've arrived.
Yes, you have.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know Jesus was back. Let us just bow down to her. She is the queen. She is the princess. She is worth this G-Wagon that's 231 grand that she has done nothing for. Let us just bow down to her. Absolutely not. I will not. As you can see, Dr. Phil will not, and nor will, well, we're hoping, will her mother.
If someone took her lifestyle away from her, she wouldn't like that. And I grew up on it. It's all I ever know. I can't deal with this. And so I came to you for help.
Okay, so you want me to get her to do what? What would be the home run for you?
I need her to understand that I need at least $2,500 a month. She works all the time. She doesn't do anything for me. She doesn't drive me anywhere. And so other people would have their moms drive them places, buy them food, make them food, but I have to do everything myself.
Now listen, I can most definitely get where this girl is coming from. Not having a parent, my dad was away for multiple years working, just like her mom. But listen, you can literally survive with less than $1 grand, I promise you, with your mom paying the house bills, with your mom paying the car insurance, your insurance, grocery bills. All you have to do is maybe sometimes go out to eat, use gas. I mean, even with just gas, maybe let's just say $100 for gas. I mean, you're not going to be spending, I promise you, over $1 grand if you are wise with your money. So that's that. And pretty much after this, Dr. Phil is just like, all right, listen, maybe you could just move it up a little bit. And she's like, no. So they just keep it at the same, I'm pretty sure. And she's still kind of whines here and there, but I think from what I saw and what I remember, I mean, I could be totally wrong, they get it sort of resolved. But this goes on for another 40 minutes, so I'm not going to bore you guys with a 45, 50-minute, maybe even an hour long video, because who wants to do that? Nobody does. So yeah, this is what the other side of America looks like. Spoiled kids who are entitled to whatever, and yeah, pretty much whatever they want, whenever they want as well. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like the video down below, subscribe if you want to, not forcing you to do anything. Comment what you guys want me to do next, because I'm open right now for what you guys want me to do next. So all that said, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time.